Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Monday, where every Monday I try and post a new video. I haven't been able to post in a while. It's been a whole lot going on. I've been out of town. We've been traveling. My mother-in-law lost her battle to cancer, so that's why I haven't been posting, but I'm going to try to get back in here and get steady. But so today's video, I was asked if I can do a fall decor, and so that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I am going to be using a muffin tin. I am going to be using 6 of the foam pumpkins. I am going to be using some dry moss, and I'm going to be using one of the little scarecrows. And I also have a pack of leaves that you can get. All of this came from Dollar Tree. And I am going to be using some twine. And I have a roll of burlap here that I'm also going to be using. So, yeah, this is everything that we're going to need. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera down so we can get into the video. Move that. So, got all of that out of the way. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just get all my leaves separated, because I don't know exactly how I want to display everything, but I know I want to. I'm trying to get this little piece. It doesn't matter. I can't get that little piece out, but it's okay. We're just going to cover it with the pumpkin anyway. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and the pumpkins are going to go in just like this. But before I do that, I want to like maybe stick a couple different color leaves down and just see how I want that to look. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to open my leaves and we're just going to play around with them for a minute and see what we want to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this like this. Kind of use some random different colors, maybe like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stick those down in there. And I'm going to put my pumpkin right down on top. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my hot glue gun. And I'm just going to pull off these little pieces. And I'm just going to go around the pan. And I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue just on the leaves and just kind of randomly stick them on here. Doesn't really matter where you stick them or how you stick them. That part's really up to you. I'm just going to try to, and each one will be different. So I'm going to go in with this one. Put a little bit of hot glue here. And we're just going to stick that down just like that. I'm going to grab a glue stick, actually. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take my pumpkin. And I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue right on the base of my pumpkin. And we're just going to go ahead and stick that down right on top. Grab me a glue stick. And I'm just going to go ahead and just put a little more. I'm just going to put a little more hot glue just to make sure everything sticks, because that's kind of what we want. So when you feel like you're using too much hot glue, you're probably not using enough. And I'm just going to go ahead and randomly do the same thing to the other one. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue. I'm just going to stick the hot glue right down on the pan and just do it this way. It seems to be a lot easier. So right here, stick that there. I'm going to grab me an orange one. And I'm going to stick that just like this. I think I grabbed 2. Let's see. I did. And now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue here. And I'm just going to grab one of the small ones. We're just going to stick that on just like that. Going to go again in with the hot glue right on the pumpkin. And then we're just going to stick that right down on top. Hold that, let that dry, and we're going to continue to do this with all of them. So I'm going to grab some green, and I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go around the pumpkin. So once you got all your pumpkins glued in your leaves, this is what you should have. Now I'm going to take my scarecrow, and it had a ribbon on it, but I went ahead and cut that off because I want to use the burlap, because I think that it's just gonna make a better fit. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of my burlap, and I'm just gonna cut it a little and make a bow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this. Just like that. So I might have been out of frame a bit, but I went ahead and cut a piece, and I'm just gonna make a little bit. I'm gonna make a little bit of a bow, the best way I know how to make a bow. Slide that out the way, and now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of glue, like that. Grab my glue gun. Go ahead. And I'm just going to stick that right down here. Going to go ahead and stick that on just like this. And I'm just going to cut off this extra piece. Like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut off a little piece. So I'm just going to cut here. And then I'm just going to cut off a little here, like this. Stick that there. We don't need it no more. And I'm just going to trim it up a bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick that right on the top of his head. So we're just going to put a little bit of a little hot glue right down through here. And we're just going to stick that right on top, just like that. And this is what we have. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the stick because I don't need it. So we take that stick out. And now I'm going to hit this back, and I'm just going to put this where I think it's going to look good at. So I'm just going to go ahead and put mine right here. And I'm just going to cut a little bit of this off. Cut this down a bit. So I just cut a little bit of that off. And I think I'm just going to stick this down here, just like this. So I'm just going to put a good amount of hot glue right on the back. And we're just going to stick this right here. So that's what we have so far. Now I am going to take some more of that same burlap, and I'm just going to make another bow. And no, maybe I won't use a bow. I don't know. But I'm going to go in with some of my brown, and I'm just going to tear off a little. And then I'm just going to go ahead, break this in half, and I'm going to stick this down off in here in random different places. So all I'm doing is just squeezing some hot glue directly right down in the base. right down on top of the tray. And I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to place a little bit of that right down in top. So it's going in just like that. And I'm just going to go in and just put a little bit of hot glue and just randomly stick this on in different places. I didn't really have an ideal of how I wanted to decorate this when I started. I'm just winging it. I'm just kind of just doing a thing. I'm not sure how it's going to look, but I was asked to give it a try, so that's what I'm going to do, is kind of just play around with it. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep sticking this on in random different places until I get in all the spots where I want it to be. Stick some there. And then I'm going to stick a little bit right here. So this is what we have so far. I'm just going to move this out of the way. And I'm trying to figure out what else I want to do to it. Like I was looking for a sign that I could put on here that says Happy Fall, but I could not find anything that says that. So I think I'm going to try my hands at another ribbon. But I think I'm just going to, let me see if I have one in here. So I have a piece here. We're just going to try and make another bow. And then I'm just going to, okay, I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to secure this with some hot glue. And I think I'm going to stick this maybe, okay, let's see if we can take this off or turn it and then put this like right here. I'm thinking that might look pretty decent. I'm going to just go with it. I'm just going to put it here. I mean, if it's not cute and don't nobody like it, it's not like I'm giving it to anybody. So, it's just something that I was asked to do. So I figured I would do a video just in case if anybody else wanted to do it. And this is what we have so far. But, I think I want to try to play around with, put random leaves in different places. I think maybe. Let's try go with some brighter colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this like that. And maybe stick one here. No, I don't like that. I think I'm going to leave it as is because I kind of like it like this. I think it's kind of cute. What do y'all think? Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera back up. That is it for this video. Here it is again. If you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to be part of my YouTube family. And with that being said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. That really means a lot. And once again, I want to apologize for being absent. There's been a lot going on the past few weeks. Just when I think I'm ready to sit down and film a video, something else happens. My mother-in-law passing was unexpected, but yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye.